welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the New Mexico State Aggies taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Flames offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Reads it, fires complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kick is in the air. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
New Mexico State, 7, Liberty, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Back to throw, it's Hout. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Flames have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. On the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. That's caught. It's Fry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's Fife. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gonna run it. It's Gray. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now on the option. The pitch. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the toss. Running to Green. There he goes. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a man, it's Houck. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Find some fresh air. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's 5. Under fire. Another incompletion on third down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch called for and made. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. Still running at the 40. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Split backs here. On the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll send out the kicker here. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's 5. Pulls it in. It's Owens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The short hands. It's Callaway. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Takes a handoff. It's Gray. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now the pitch. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Flames want to move quickly. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Houck. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And on first down, they're running out the field goal field. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Flames will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. On the option. Now the pitch. And the Flames have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Flames line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, turning it on.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run the option. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's 5. Oh, they're after him. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rush is on him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Powers forward. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's 5. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice.
Oh, he's got some space. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're going to ride this running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. A run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Flames will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's 5. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Flames come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's great. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Flames are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Gives it on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing it. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. We're ready to do it again.
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air, it's 5. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. If you trust your defense, you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. 1 possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation.
There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Excellent pass by the back on the option. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw. It's 5. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. The quick out.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we've got to get the first down, or we've got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Callaway. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Throws to the wideout. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week again.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.